Hello YouTube. So tonight I'm going to be making a Freenas box. So I have a couple of these old machines from school I got for free. They're just Core i3 first gens, 2 cores, 4 threads at like 3.2 gigahertz or something. So I've just put power supply on this one, and this is going to become my Freenas server, which will be my NAS, but also do backups for my Proxmox host. So yeah, I just thought I'd take you along for the ride. And the disc wise, I'm basically gonna be putting in whatever I have. So not that one. So I've got 4 of these Sun drives, so these disk stars. So I'm hoping these work, and I'll put them in. I actually have a few more in here, so I could take out these two. They've got nothing on them at the moment. So yeah. Eventually I would like to put this in like a rack mount case, but got to find some money for that. Got a lot of things I'm saving up for, you know, hashtag poor student life. But so yeah, I'll go find a tripod maybe, and show me setting up this computer and all that. So we've got the drives mounted, so 2 drives in it, because that's all this fits right now. I could put 4, but yeah, I don't have room. We'll do that probably when we get the rack mount case for this. One of the SATA power connectors was broken, so I had to put the Molex, because these drives can take SATA or Molex. So one is SATA power, one is Molex. And they're on, yeah, so should be good there. I'm just going to tidy up my pile of screws while I was trying to find hard drive and power supply screws. And we'll go ahead and install Freenas. So I've got the USB with the bootable image on it. I've got my keyboard in, got network, power, and then inside, and video, and then inside it I have a USB like front thing I pulled off another computer going into another USB port on the motherboard, and that's what has 2 USB ports. Right now it has 1 USB stick that I'm going to install Freenas on, but eventually I hope to have 2 for redundancy. So I'm hoping that thing works, but we'll see soon enough. So I'll just boot it up and get the screen. times of booting, I couldn't really figure out the boot menu and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect all the hard drives and then I'll plug them in later. So just a quick, I just pulled this off another system. It's going into a thing there, but just try it in the back and then I might move it later. So that's in the back there. And I'll just pull out this. Yeah, it's worth noting I don't know if these hard drives work also, so I might have to swap them out for some others. But at the moment I've got 2 gigs of RAM in here. Soon that will be 4. I know the recommended's like 8 and stuff, and people go, oh, if you're not using ECC, you're gonna like blow up your system or whatever, or it's gonna like die. But yeah, I don't really care, to be honest. So yeah, I also don't have any ECC lying around, and I don't know if this board supports ECC. I know the chip does. It's a i3 5400. So yeah, I just had some DDR3 for it. So I'll close this back up and I'll get back to you. So disconnecting the hard drives, it just automatically booted to the USB, so gonna do that. This is still out of the system, but we'll go through the install process. So okay, continue anyway. So this is going on that because the install is on that, so yeah. So we're gonna do a password. This is on the system, so we're gonna boot it with the BIOS. So we'll let this go. So it's finished. We have to I'll do a reboot. Actually, I'll do a shutdown, and then I'll plug in the hard drives, and I'll let it boot up, and we'll see if the hard drives are good or not. So I found a weird issue where the BIOS would freeze every time I put this in. So if I booted it without, and then it said like inserted, use a bootable device, put this in and hit, it would freeze up. Or if I tried booting with this already in the system, it would freeze up. So right now I'm just going to go through and run like a mem test, just so that I know everything's good on that side. And then I might use yeah, and then I have to like play around to see what's up. So it turns out when you make the Rufus USB, I changed it up, it's now this green one, you gotta select the ISO mode, and then it goes, when it said, do you want to use ISO mode, you gotta hit DD mode, and then it will work. So I'm just gonna let this install, and hopefully it works. So I caved, and that SSD that I bought for the Minecraft server, I've put in there because the Minecraft server, I've moved to a VM now. So these machines are redundant now. I'm just going to be using them for the PFSense series that I'm filming right now, actually. So yeah, so it's going to have 2 discs, eventually like 4. They're only 500 gigs at the moment, but that will change. So yeah, at least we'll have a nice boot up disk. So I'll get back to you when we're in like the GUI, or whenever stuff happens. So it's running, yay! So yeah, USBs, obviously some people have good luck with them, mine just didn't really work, so got a 120 gig Kingston SSD in there now. So just an update at the end, I've got it working. It's really slow because it's over the Wi-Fi at the moment, but got the machine in, 2 500 gig hard drives, Windows here up for my media. When I get space for another 2 hard drives, they'll be for backups of my Proxmox host, like I said. I also decided to add in my 2-port network card in there, you can see. So I'll just trunk that eventually to my Switch. Whoops. And so that yeah, transferring to and from Proxmox and stuff like that will be nice and snappy. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked. Subscribe if you enjoy these type of videos. I'm working on putting out a lot more. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.